Hey, what is up, guys and gals? How's it going? Miss Kill Happy here, or to whom some of you might know me as Blast Hamster. And today we are doing a new original character that I thought up of, or that I thought up within a matter of like what, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. It was a short amount of time, but I was just tomfooling around with my voice changer here, and I kind of got a voice that might sound a lot like another character from another video game franchise, but can possibly fit into the Overwatch lore. Well, not the other character from the other game franchise, but I mean like the voice and the style of character that he is. So, this character's name is Vertigo, and he does certain abilities based off of his name, or his name is based off of his abilities, whatever you want to call it. What Vertigo is basically a buildup of calcium in the ears. I read this up on Google, so buildup of calcium in the ear, which causes dizziness. For this character, it will not be buildup of calcium in the ears. It will just be music. So it will be another music-based character. Uh, I guess you could say is somewhat a rival to Lucio, if not a friend to Lucio, rival friend, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, he uses a form of music to disorient target or opponents. And let's see, say for example, one of his abilities could maybe be to disorient or kind of warp the screen on a specific player on the opposite team. So let's say you got a Widowmaker aiming down sights, waiting for everybody to come in, and she's a headshot master. Well, here comes Vertigo. He sees Widowmaker somehow getting past her sights. Stupid Widowmaker, you missed one. And he uses his ability to warp her screen. Basically, her screen just does some random like drip effect or starts to like warp around like a whirlpool kind of type of deal there, and she's unable to shoot. Vertigo would be perfect for that type of playstyle, where somehow you get behind enemy lines and then you hinder that one person that's doing the most work out of everybody else for the time being. Another, I guess, good one could be maybe Reinhardt. If he's charging, you warp his field of view, and if he tries to charge, you could just step out of the way, and if he's an idiot, then he'll charge when there's a cliff behind you, and then you just get out of the way and he falls. Yeah, I guess you could say this character is based off of the opposing team being stupid enough to miss you as a character. Now, Vertigo will be a omnic music composer like Lucio. Well, except Lucio's a Brazilian human. I'm not sure what nationality this Vertigo will go for, but he'll just be kind of like an all-around type of guy because he's capable of one, changing his voice due to the fact that he's an omnic, and two, he's capable of changing his accent, being that he's an omnic. And he's kind of like a wisecrack type of guy. He's all in the up and up, and he's like, oh hey, hi, how's it going? Yeah. So yeah, I do have a voice for him, and maybe a couple voice lines. Um, since he's a music type of guy, he's got some music references, like from different songs. Um, One being maybe like intergalactic, or let's see, what is, I mean, I guess because most of the characters only have one interactive voice line with another character. Maybe this character could have interactive voice lines with everyone. Like, hey, McGree, howdy there, partner. You got a snake in your boot? Or, hey, Lucio, how's it going, buddy? Did you drop any bass lately? Or who else? Who else do we got? Oh, so like Lucio, when he beatboxes, I'm thinking maybe Vertigo could do round about the same thing, but just with a modified style of voice. And like sometimes he'll like catch himself, and other times he won't. He'll be like, oh, Sorry. And
Is he big like Reinhardt? Or
no.
skinny like Lucio, and what is his main colors on his default skin?
Okay, so about that. Now that was actually surprisingly enough something I actually didn't think about. He will be a defense hero. That I know for sure. He won't be healing because his abilities won't have to do anything with healing. And I feel he will be a defense hero because actually maybe he'd be attack because you probably want him to be the first person to run out first to hinder anybody. I don't know. I'm stuck between defense and attack. Defense because he would probably be good for his ultimate ability, and then defense also because of his warping ability. I don't know, but yeah, I'd say he'll probably be skinny. That's what I think. Like, yeah, like really skinny too, like Lucio style of skinny. Not medium size, but he's a scrawny dude, and he kind of
What about sound bombs?
he kind of reflects a look of like Daft Punk in a sense, while still being wiggity 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 funky fresh. You know what I mean? I'm up all night to get lucky, if you know what I mean. Kind of reminds me of Sonic a little bit. Oh no! Hey! Just that really airy voice that Sonic's got. Hey there! Whoa, is that a monkey? A genetically modified monkey? You curious about something? But let's see, sound bombs? I feel like that would be pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool, like, primary fire or a secondary fire. And my first idea, actually, for Vertigo, for his ultimate, was to have the ability to basically deactivate all sound on everybody's, like, audio. Like, even though their settings...
Make a picture of it.
Even though their settings are set to, like, 100%, their audio is just going to go off. And my first idea for his ultimate, I did have a voice line for that, which was a kind of like a scatter type of effect, the scatter effect that I have, which was listen to this. And then all the sound would just go off as soon as you hear the glitchy go on, the glitchiness, which would be pretty interesting. However, I'm not sure how helpful that would be, because there are some players who actually do rely fully on sight rather than sound. Deaf people, for one. And some players, some pro players would prefer to not have to rely on sound and where the bullets are coming from and prefer to rely on sight. And maybe some other people would prefer to rely on sound. That would hinder them the most. But I changed it up to, instead of deactivating all sound on the enemy team's audio settings, this time I set it to where as soon as his ultimate activates...
The voice reminds me of the Gene from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, a Gene. Wait, is this a new character from the new Fairly Odd Parents? I would prefer not to be involved in that. Thank you very much. But his ultimate basically changes, or let's see, how could I explain it? Okay, so it creates an optical illusion,
Old one,
in a sense, and it puts some of the team on your side on their side. Like, it makes it look like people on your team are on their side, so they don't shoot people on your team. And then some people on their team will change to your side. But people on your side will see just completely normal stuff. So people on your side will know who's on the opposing team, while the opposing team will be confused and won't know who's who. Obviously, if they're all like close together and stuff, then they're fine. But if everybody's getting mixed up with their own 1v1s and Vertigo activates the ultimate, then that's when it proves to be kind of a hindrance to other players. That's when people, like in real life, had to really get a handle on who's on their team by name. Because I know a lot of people who ever play on like quick play or something like that, they do not care who is on their team. They do not care by name. They do not care by look. They just play. So using an ultimate on a player like that would really hinder, like team progression there. I feel, and that's why I feel like Vertigo would be kind of like a small, like type of useful window type of deal. Like he'd be not as useful in some cases. However, in another case, it's just downright the only thing you have to pick. Like the only character for that situation, really.
His abilities are kinda like Echo Echo from Ben 10, which is old alien.
Actually, yeah. I actually do remember Echo Echo. Yeah, man, that actually brings back some good memories right there. Hey. But yeah. So far I haven't figured out a for sure voice line for his Vertigo move or for his ultimate move. Um Back when I was thinking first about his character, I was thinking maybe something like, what if he transforms into a vehicle or something? And that was like gonna sound like. But then, since he kind of disorients players' vision in a sense, I'm wondering, I don't know what he would sound like on the friendly team or on the enemy team. So it's like I got nothing there. Um, hmm. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, I got it. So, what if, since he could change his voice, being that he's an Omnic, he can change his voice while in mid, like ultimate use, and for the friendly team, it could be just a short, spurt of a word or something like that. To the enemy team, it would sound like maybe. Wait, what would it sound like? I just had the voice line in my head right now. Oh, here we go. Intergalactic planetary. I'm thinking maybe something like that. I don't know if that'll be a copyright thing because there is a intergalactic planetary thing, like a song. I would prefer not to get Overwatch in trouble. I prefer not to get Jeff Kaplan in trouble. I prefer not to get myself in trouble. If that would be the case. So yeah, that's a probably on the ultimate voice line. Let's see. Any other voice
Make
lines?
his ultimate just a big screech like the Hive Wizards in Destiny. It's simple.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No thanks. No thanks. No thank you. No thank you. No thanks. Who is this? Who is this? Oh, how's it going, mine? Let's see. Trying to think up of the voice line for the friendly team. Hmm. Huh.
Nothing much.
He is a music-based type of guy, which would provide the reason why people get vertigo, or why, yeah, people, I guess, get vertigo instead of using organic type of things. He uses music to hinder the vision. So, hmm. Well, Lucio says time to break it down or something like that. Oh, let's break it down. And what does he say for the opposing team? Does he say the same thing? Since he was like one of the beginning characters? Like, time to break it down, or because I'm thinking maybe he could say something like drop the beat or drop the bass Huh. I don't know. Trying to think. Trying to think. What's funny is the way this started out was me trying to figure out a voice for Bastion, which is interesting. Like, I was actually going to go into Overwatch and play Overwatch as Bastion with a voice. That sounded like Claptrap.
Make his voice lines music beats, and when he is hostile he has a deep voice.
I actually do already have a deep voice character that I made, which is Anubis, along with insane Omnic name here. So yeah, I already have a character that could kind of change his voice a little bit, along with it being deep. So I prefer to not. Although I can probably like regularly deepen my voice while using that character's like form of voice. So it could be like, "Hey, Lucille, how's it going? Whoa, is that Reaper? Pretty edgy, don't you think? Don't you got a goth store to go to? Hey, creepy guy." Something like that. And then maybe, I guess, Widowmaker. C'est le fro français, baguette? Ha, oui, oui. Oh, did I just... Oh. Sorry, kids. Remember, no cursing. Ha, oui, oui. Kind of going a little bit out there. Let's see. As far as looks and color scheme, I am really not sure. Lucio has already got that green and, well, green and green look, I guess. So green is out of the picture, and I'm not entirely sure if he's gonna have like an animal mascot behind him or something like that. Um, because if he had an animal mascot based behind him, then that would basically be the color of that animal. Blue, like Lucio's a frog, so he's green. But I'm not sure about this guy. Not sure if he's gonna be an Omnic like Zenyatta, where he's kind of like bald, depending on what he's wearing, or if he's gonna have other bits and bobs attached to his head, like Cade 6, for example, from Destiny, or any other Exo Guardian from Destiny. Oh, maybe that's what he could look like.
Maybe that sounds like a more or less liked Claptrap with the voice lines.
Maybe I could base his character design off of an Exo from Destiny. Like he'll be a new form of Exo. Like maybe there'll be some backstory or something like that after the Omni crisis and stuff. People from some other place, maybe from some other space shuttle or something like that, just got lost out in space, found a place to make stuff, and they figured out what not to do this time, so to speak, and they're not knowing that the Omni crisis was ended, and maybe they'll make a new type of Omnic that I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. Like a new type of Omnic that's like Zenyatta.
Best idea announcer with the mic to use his abilities.
I'm not sure. Maybe he'll be like Zenyatta as far as like AI and sentience is concerned, but he'll look like an Exo from Destiny. Like they learned not to make the Omnics look not as human, so they could be more human, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Color scheme, still not sure of for basic skin. I don't know any legendary skins or outfits. Any purple skins or outfits. Nothing at all so far. So if anybody's got any ideas whatsoever, maybe for a legendary outfit, I could have an idea where there's like a Daft Punk type of thing where he wears a suit and then has some robot head.
Speaking of Destiny, Destiny 2 DLC is happening tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me and a friend of mine are probably thinking of getting at that soon. Uh, so let's see. Yeah. So maybe one of his outfits could be something like Daft Punk, since Moira's got like a David Bowie type of thing going on there. So maybe we could get another musician look. Maybe one for Dead Mouse. I'm not sure. What's another robotic type of character? Okay, we are gonna step away from Miku Hatsune or Hatsune Miku, however the heck you want to say it. But we're gonna keep away from that. We're not going into those boundaries. Thank you very much. I'm just saying that right now. We're not gonna go all weeaboo up in here. Speaking of weeaboos. Hey, Genji! Where's your body pillows?
Sound Bomber.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay away from Vocaloid. So let's see. Any other... Wait, Sound Bomber? Is that a robot dude? Robot roleplay type of guy? Who else? I don't think Monster Cat is around those type of terms of pretending to be a robot. I think it's just a picture of a character, really.
It's a name you could use.
Sound Bomber. Yeah, man, I'm
the
already.
sound guy.
Yeah, man, I'm already stuck with Vertigo, since his abilities are based off of dizzying the enemy team with sound. So, yep, Vertigo is staying. Sorry, man. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe, yeah, his primary fire could be bombs of some sort. Maybe sticky bombs, perhaps? That would stick to enemy players as well as walls. And he would throw them like Genji? Nah. Maybe... Maybe he could just throw them regularly, I guess. Just like throw them underhanded. I don't know. And then his primary fire will deal, I guess, some form of poisonous-like damage. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait, what wasn't the bombs his secondary fire? Well, then what would be his primary? Huh. Well, that's it for that idea so far. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that original character idea of Vertigo, who would be a rival to Lucio. Plays a different style of music. I'm not sure. Lucio is more like a EDM type of guy, maybe, while Vertigo is more of maybe like a house or a trance or a techno, and a real techno, not a fake techno style of music. I don't want to go to R&B or anything like that, or trap. I'm fine with it not being trap or R&B, although it would make sense for it to be trap, because, you know, the dizzy effect could be considered a trap in a sense. Like it traps you in some form of blinding thing or something. I don't know, but no trap, no thanks. Being that I'm not a fan of that style of music, I would prefer not. Techno, retro wave, that could be a pretty good one for me, I guess, or for him. I could go with retro wave. Yeah, if you guys have any other...
I can make some characters for a video for you, but make Vertigo like the guy in the limo.
Well, the guy in the limo is kind of stuck up. I don't want to make my character stuck up, but more like like that type of guy that you'd loathe in the background because he's a smart aleck at some cases. Like he's a smart dude and stuff, and some people can maybe not like him, but at other times they could like him, like maybe like Lucio because he's Lucio's rival and he still likes to have fun and all that, and still likes to ensure the safety of other people, but he's still a smart aleck. He's a wisecrack.
Like
yeah.
Omnic with the suit and a mic.
Yeah. So, any other ideas for abilities? What is it? Walk cycle. So the walking and running animation that he has. Any ideas for the paint job? Any ideas for legendaries and purple skins? Any ideas just for the main skin in general? Go ahead and throw them out there. Any ideas for any other voice lines? Go ahead and throw them out there. Any ideas for the voice modification here that I could fix up on? Go ahead and throw them out there. I'll try them out. Any voice interactions with any other character that you might have in your mind for ideas? Go ahead and throw them out there. Well, I see things so awkward. Gosh, that's what happens when things aren't scripted, which is a lot of my stuff. It's actually all of my stuff. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good during night, good breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a late night snack. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Get some other homies that you know on over to this channel. It helps out little guys like us to acquire more
Voice
views
line
and
like
subs.
this, oh the volume is too high to high.
Wait, like the volume is what? Voice line like this. Overwatch. The volume is too high. Too high. Let's see. The volume is too high. Too high. Or is he like... Oh, hey. Maybe that could be one of his ally voice lines when he uses his ultimate. Raising the volume! Something like that, like in lore, his music would raise up so loud to where it's like disorienting their vision. I don't know. Again, the whole thing with the ears, calcium makes you dizzy. Yeah. If you haven't followed me yet on Twitch, follow me on Twitch as well.
The second to high is loud like scheming.
So if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, go ahead and follow me on Twitch, where I might actually plan to do all my Overwatch adventures on instead of YouTube, because sometimes things tend to get a little bit out of control when playing on Overwatch as far as interactions are concerned. So I would prefer not to bestow that form of either negativity or randomness on the viewer on YouTube. So I'm completely fine with it being on Twitch. I honestly could care less for Twitch. So yeah. Also, if you haven't followed me yet on my PSN account, go ahead and do that in order to receive notifications of whenever I update and put news on the What's New page. So yeah, if you ever want to like get notifications of when I'm about to do a stream on the What's New page, go ahead and follow me through there. Yeah, it's a much more convenient like apparatus, like news apparatus, as compared to like Twitter or something like that, which I do have, but I prefer not to use Twitter anymore. I don't know, kind of meh. So yeah. Hope you guys have a good breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late night snack, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Now where's my turntable? I've seemed to have lost my turntable. Worry not, everybody. I'm gonna go find my turntable.